What's up, guys? Again, real quick before we get into the video, I'm going to discuss the gameplay that is going on right now that you're going to be watching. Basically, I was looking for people to play Heists with because I needed to make some money, saving up for that Progen T20, pretty badass car. And they were super cool. Basically, it was this guy I met in a group. The rest of the group left, and then his wife joined us. And she was really cool because she was like playing as good as he was. Like they were both really good, both really high level, and had tons of money, and they had both done it individually and fully legitimately. So they were both really hardcore gamers, but they were like in their 30s, married, had 2 children, and like they were talking about like how their relationship was bettered so much by playing video games, like how it helped them almost. It was almost, she said it was cathartic to be able to kill her husband in game. Stopped her from killing him in real life, she said. Which obviously she was kidding, but they were really cool people, great people to meet, and they were the best. So shouts to them, they're awesome. Don't think they have YouTube channels, but you never know. They might become the family that games together. But anyway, speaking of marriage, let's get into the topic for today, which is love and hate. Which, that's a very like, common topic. You know, everyone wants to talk about love, or everyone wants to talk about how it exists or doesn't exist. But I'm not here to talk about that kind of love. I mean the love you get from other people. The respect that other people show you. Okay? So like, so many people focus on the hate they get. You know, say you're in school or wherever, it's so easy to fall into that trap of only responding to the hate. Only thinking about and comprehending the derogatory things that are said towards you. And that is just so crippling, because really all that does is reinforce this idea in your head that, okay, I am not good enough. I am not good enough. Now that is such bullshit. That is so far from the truth. Okay? You are more than enough. And that's the frame you need to develop around yourself. But listening to negativity and seeing it as a helpful critique, that hinders you so much. Because like, say with YouTube, say somebody in the comments right now goes, okay, you know what? Your video is awful. I hate you. I hate your voice. I hate your gameplay. I hate the way you edit. I hate everything about this video. You're trash. You're garbage. Ugh, fuck you. That thing, that's not helpful. You know, that person offered me no constructive criticism and nothing to go off of. You know, and I guess maybe a better example would be just someone who said, "Oh, you're a fucking fag. Fuck you, faggot." Something like that. Because there's no constructive criticism in that. Literally, all that is like an open threat, really, and it leaves you as a self-conscious person to figure out, okay, well, why am I a faggot? Why would he call me a faggot? Is it how I dress, even though that person has never seen the way I dress or never seen anything about me in person? Is it this? Is it that? And so you just start to disqualify yourself when they offered no explanation for why you're this thing. And so you just start literally insulting yourself and making up these reasons why you aren't good enough. And it works in school too. You know, say somebody bullies you, say somebody talks bad about you in school. You know, you are just thinking like, oh, it must be the way I do this or that. You know, it must be this thing. And you're just disqualifying yourself. You know, even if they don't openly talk about this one direct thing, you're disqualifying yourself. And it works too with, like, say they do openly, like, say, oh, your hair's stupid. You know, something very direct like that. And you think, oh, what's wrong with my hair? You know, and then you disqualify yourself, because rather than coming from that frame of, okay, I'm good enough, he doesn't like me, there's probably a reason why he doesn't like me that has nothing to do with my hair, but you start going like, oh, there must be something wrong with my hair. What's wrong with it? What am I doing wrong with my hair? What's gay about my hair? What's, you know, whatever you want to say. And the truth is nothing is. And, you know, it'd be one thing if the person were to say, okay, hey, dude, maybe try this, you know? It's your hair looking nappy today, maybe try this, okay? So, nothing about that is helpful. And I want to talk about this today because so many people take that the same way that, like, say I would take constructive criticism. They take it in a serious form. They take it to mean something. Because chances are, the person saying it to you, more often than not, doesn't mean it. Even if they do intentionally be mean to you, even if their intent is to be mean to you, they probably don't actually think their words carry any weight. Because people are really only thinking about themselves. The person who's saying that to you is not sitting there thinking, how will this affect this person? When they take it seriously, which they will, how will they react? They're not thinking that at all. They're thinking, what can I do for me at this moment? And if you're a little troll that is uncomfortable with your life, what you can do for you at this point is make fun of other people. And you don't think of how that affects others. And so, transitioning away from that, I want to talk about why you need to pay attention only to the love. Only to the love that you get. Literally, be blind like a little kid. Okay? You know, like when you're little and before like social pressure starts to kick in and you start to worry about what other people think? You know, back in that little golden area where you took naps and ate graham crackers all day? That is what you want to put yourself in. You want to put yourself in that frame of mind. Because like then, if somebody said something about you, it didn't matter. And most people didn't anyway, but it didn't matter. Because at that age, you are too young to know otherwise. You're just like, I am the center of the universe. Me. Yeah, me. It's only me. Everyone lives to serve me. All these aunts and uncles I have, they're all coming to see me. My parents, they're changing my diapers and doing all this or whatever, or putting on my favorite show. It's all for me. And, you know, and so they don't think about any negative talk. Okay. And that's where you need to come from. That's the frame you need to be in. Is like, okay, I only take the love. I just see the love and I'm blind to everything else. I'm blind to any hate. I just see love. And that is where you need to be. Because then you can focus on making yourself better. Because the fact is, anybody who's criticizing you does not denounce your worth. Your worth does not go down when someone says it does. When someone says you aren't worth something, that does not mean your worth goes down. You are definitely worth something. And probably worth a lot more than the person who's talking shit about you is. Okay? So do not let people take away from your inner value. Okay? You have inner value. You are worth something. Do not let someone take away from your value by saying something to you. And the reason you need to focus on the love is because then, when you're focusing solely on the compliments you're getting, you can only look how to be better. Okay, you look and see yourself as good enough because people are saying so. And because of that, you only are focusing on how to improve. All you can think about then is, how do I improve? How do I become the best? I'm already good, I'm already great. How do I become the best? You know, how do I get better and better and better? Whereas when you're only responding to hate, or in the majority responding to hate, you're thinking, okay, how can I make myself good enough? That is the killer. That's what kills you. How do I become good enough? As soon as you're in that frame, you are on the back foot. And you are absolutely killing yourself. At that point, it's not even the people insulting you's fault anymore. It's your fault. Because you are letting yourself fall into that frame. I'm telling you today, what you need to do is turn that all the way around. Okay? You need to come from the frame that you are already good enough. The only thing you can do from here is get better. And so when people compliment you, only pay attention to that. See what people like. Whenever you do something that someone likes, pay attention to that. Pay attention to the fact that they told you that they liked it. And then continue to build upon that in order to make yourself better. Because you are already good enough, okay? All you need to do is make yourself better. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys today. Remember, focus on the love. Do not think about the hate. Be like a little kid, okay? Only care about the love. As always, subscribe, leave a comment on what you want to see next, what you want me to talk about. Follow my social media. Do whatever you got to do, and have a good day.